Welcome to another episode of
Cabernet&Chaos.
Okay.
Yeah, so how's everybody doing?
Great. Disclaimer, last episode,
What do
we started drinking early. I'm just
I
gonna put that out there.
don't think it was bad.
I don't think it was bad, but I feel like that was like the real
the real
Cabernet&Chaos.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it was the real definition.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Like we
Yeah.
started drinking before
We
we
had
started
like
the podcast. We did.
we had like a glass to like warm up, and then
Oh,
after
yeah.
we had this
You're right.
decanter and everything, and then we had like
no,
two
and then
shots.
we had margaritas before that.
Okay, it's one margarita. It's not gonna kill us.
Yeah.
Those margaritas were so strong. To then come back and then have
Like
glass?
a bottle and a half
Yeah.
of wine. Okay, yeah, that's true.
plus a shot, 2 shots.
2-ish. One
Well,
one
shot.
shot.
One,
Yeah,
one.
baby shot.
Yeah, baby
shot.
But it was a
Decent
good
tequila,
time.
rum, and wine.
Think about it. It was a good
It was
time.
a good time.
Yeah,
I
it
woke
was.
up, bro. I didn't even know how I fell asleep. I woke up.
Yeah, it was fucked
No,
up.
I went back to the house. I made some bulldog noodles, smashed them. I swear those were the best tasting noodles I've ever had that day. To the point where I was like, oh my god, I feel so bloated. I laid down and I was on FaceTime and apparently I just knocked out. I was having full conversation and then I just knocked out. And I woke up at like 4 o'clock in the morning like,
What happened?
yeah.
Yeah,
like,
I only felt it
like,
when I got in
fell
bed.
asleep?
That's when I felt it. I was like, ooh,
Yeah, like once I stopped eating, I was watching The Real Housewives and I was like, oh no. I should restart the show like 3 times because I didn't know where I was. But
It was opposite. Like I went home and I was like, I think I feel a little bit too wavy, and I started drinking water and soda water, and then I was like, hey, I think I'm hungry, and I made the noodles, and it's like these noodles are so nasty. Like I don't know what the heck is about these noodles. Like,
did you make them the way I said to make
Nope.
them? But that's why. I literally told you how to make
I
them.
know, but
and
I
you
wasn't-
went and made them the regular way where they taste nasty.
I wasn't
like
I
just
wasn't
hot
doing that.
water and mix it together.
Yeah, but I drained all the water out and put all the other stuff. But I wasn't gonna sit there and put the cheese.
It takes
and
2 seconds. It's only 2 seconds.
I ain't got
more.
time
It
for all that.
literally
I
takes-
wrong.
She just wanted to eat.
I just wanted to eat too. When I got home, I was fucking starving.
Yeah, because I ordered my sushi. I dogged that.
Like,
I came upstairs. I looked. That shit was done. I had like a lot of rolls and like I had some sashimi and I ate that shit
Just so
within
you
like
know,
10 minutes.
I was so lit because when I went downstairs at 4 o'clock in the morning to get water, the dumplings were still on the counter. The freezer was open from the dumplings that I took out because I didn't put it back. And I was like, okay, it wasn't my fault if the pizza went bad. Just saying, because it was definitely left for a couple hours with the freezer open and everything was unthawed. And yeah, but it was lit.
Yeah, it was.
I had fun.
On the side.
Yeah, it was. We went off topic a couple times, but I think it was fun.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a lot of
Yeah, because I was like,
in our last episode. Anyways, on to today's episode. So I basically wanted to talk about like social media and how a lot of people compare like the comparison versus like reality. And I feel like nowadays, I feel like especially since like COVID and like everyone's been on like the online hustling and the like, you know, the courses and the ebooks and you know, that's become a bigger thing on social media. And like I feel like I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm a victim to it. I feel like it's very hard not to compare yourself, especially when you see people that are like younger than you, 20, 21. And of course, like again, like you see only what's on social media, right?
Yeah.
So it's easy to be like, oh my god, like that person's making this much money, they're this age or whatever the case is, and you're just like, well, like why aren't I there? Like what am I doing wrong? You know what I mean? And then also not even just with like making money, I feel like also with like relationships. Like it's very easy to like compare yourself to people on social media. And I just like I took like a year break off of social media, and then I only had my travel page where like I was only following positive things. I literally I didn't even follow the Shade Room. I didn't follow Hollywood Online. I didn't follow any of those things except for like positive things because I felt like there was just so much negativity when it came to like everything that's going on in the world. I don't want to speak too much on it, but just like everything going on in the world at this time was just all over social media, and like it gets a little energy draining to constantly see that. And of course, it's sad, and my heart goes out to the things that are happening in the world, but it's just a lot sometimes, and like sometimes you just gotta like cut it. And like people are like, oh, social media brings me money. Look, social media is not bringing me money right now, so I could easily take it off.
Or it's like the people that are like, when you like express that to them about like, oh, like you're taking that break because of these things, like it doesn't do that to me. It doesn't do that to me.
Like, okay.
Or like you're fucking addicted. Like
exactly.
Like, you're on social media all day. Like, you know what I'm saying? So no, I agree. Like I think like subconsciously it's a comparison, like not in a way of like to talk about like insecurity or anything like that, because like I know I'm only in competition with myself, but then it's like more of like me being hard on myself, you know, when I see certain people like in positions where I want to be in, it's like, no, I don't want to be you, but it's like I really need to hold down and focus because I know like where I am right now is not where I want to be.
Yeah, exactly. I think it could be like a motivational thing, but I feel like it could also be like a peer pressure for yourself, because I feel like for me, I felt like I put that pressure, like I'm not where I'm supposed to be. Like I see people younger than me making more money. It's not like I don't want your life, but like when I see it, I'm just like, oh shit, like what am I doing wrong? Like why aren't I where I want to be? And I understand that everyone goes through their own path and everyone has their own journey. Like, you know, God makes no mistakes on that, but like it's so hard to be like, okay, I just gotta wait my turn. Like, you know what I mean? It's hard. Like depending on what you do in life, and if you feel like you want to live a certain lifestyle, and you see people like, you know, it's easy to be. I don't care what anyone says. Like you be seeing like them Instagram baddies, or you might see like them girls who be getting flown out or going to Dubai. They have Birkins, and you're just like, bro.
Okay, I'm not interested either. I don't care about that.
I used to, but now I don't. But like even just Miami, you know what I mean? You see some girls and like they have the Chanel, they have all the bags, they have all the designer, whatever, their body's done. And it's just like, oh, like a part of me is like 2 seconds, not long enough to be like, that's, I want a botched body and everything. And that's what I want in my life. But like, I'm just like, wow, I can't wait for the time where I could just like go into the store and I could buy what I like, you know what I mean? And just like rent a yacht with my girls and just like be able to do those type of things without first depending on a nigga to do it. And then like, not being bought. So I feel like a lot of the times, like especially nowadays on social media, girls look for guys. I feel like also younger people, but still older people too. Like they look for guys with money, right? The first thing they're gonna do is go to their Instagram. They're gonna look at their watch, their chain, what car they're driving, what they're posting.
Not me.
Yeah,
that's how you know you're a little girl, because people that are seasoned know when you see they may have that watch, that car, and that next.
But you're doing something,
and they ain't got no money in their motherfucking pocket. Okay?
Facts.
You know, like as I grew older, I remember like younger me was like, oh, they got it.
They got shit.
No, one weekend, not even a pot to piss in.
But good dick and bubble gum.
I learned that shit real quick. You still stay at your mama's house, or you have 7 niggas living with you in one apartment. No, like you be living with people, and there's nothing wrong with people living. People are living with the mamas. Let me just say that.
Yeah.
But how are you blowing 2 bands in the club, or you're blowing all this money on bottles, but you don't have your own crib, or you're like
not even a license?
Exactly. Like it just doesn't add up.
I don't get that.
It just the math ain't mathing. Like. You have a Benz, but not your own crib. Or you're buying bottles, but you're driving like a broke up, boot up car and in a stingy, like, you know what I mean? Like
but you can have a hoopty, but have money. You just don't want to put money in, like, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You can have that.
Like there's a level of like hooptiness that you could have. Because then you have to ask, then you have to ask yourself, like, where's your money? Like, is your priorities, in my opinion, that you could drive a regular car.
Okay.
Driving a regular car is different, right? But if I'm gonna have to ask myself, if I see you in $100,000 chains and certain things, I would feel like, wouldn't you want a more reliable car?
Okay, but how beat up is this hoopty? Is it like a 99 Corolla, or you're talking
99 Corolla? But I'm talking about like
the front bumpers mash off.
Okay.
The ceiling is all stained.
Okay.
The seats are stained.
No AC.
Yeah,
That's a hoopty. That's a
I'm
hoopty.
not talking
Okay.
about like an old car. Like, I'm not
Yeah.
talking about like
You have to roll up your car like this, your windows.
like if you drive like a 2007 like Acura, for example, which is like good. Those are
those are good
cars
cars.
from what I know about. Like that's a little different. But if your shit's not like well maintained and maintenance, like if that's not up to date, how are you going and spending? Like if
You're just a
brakes,
dumbass nigga at that point.
Sorry.
You're just dumb.
If your brakes are squeaking when I'm in the car, but you're about to go spend $300 on a bottle,
that's
your priority.
Yeah. Okay.
Why are your brakes not? Yeah. Why are you pressing the brake at the light? I hear like you know how embarrassing.
That's tack.
Like, or your ball joints or whatever, the disc, whatever it is.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know much about cars.
And I'm just like, girl, like, what's going on? But we're on our way to the club.
Yeah.
No, there's a problem.
Yeah, there is a problem.
And I feel like it's so easy to fall for that lifestyle, especially when you're in like Houston or Atlanta or Miami, where all the niggas are popping bottles and da-da-da, and then you never see them again. Then you go on their Instagram, and they're fucking regular Section 8 scammer.
Oh, not Section 8 scammer.
But in Miami, spending bottles, getting yachts. Like there's no more yachts. Like
never been.
Yeah.
One day.
No, but I think I definitely agree to that in a sense. But like for me, I think again it goes with like some days I'm motivated, some days I'm like beating myself up, like bitch, you should be doing way more. But then it's like understanding too, like everything on God's timing. You know, like everything is gonna work out exactly how it's supposed to work out, and just like be so present in the moment and enjoying the now. And again, like some people may need to take a break from social media. Like some people think like, oh, I'm not influenced or I'm not this, and it's like,
yes, you are. Yeah, you are.
Okay, you don't think so, but like
you are, you know. And I do think people need to like disconnect sometimes and just like sit in solitude and figure yourself out. Like, you know, like
I love me a good disconnect from Instagram.
You know, so
I'm not even on Facebook. It's been years.
Same.
I pop on Facebook once here and there, but then I deleted that.
I feel like Facebook is so different. Like I don't go on Facebook. I have Facebook because of work, but like even when I'm on Facebook and I'm scrolling through the reels, it'd be like a cooking reel. Someone like a funny, it's like funny stuff. It's not like NBA player cheated on thing or caught or
depends what pages you follow though.
I don't follow pages.
Yeah,
okay. In my reels, like
I think
like,
Facebook
you know?
for me is more like just seeing like people I went to like high school with and stuff like that. Like I see them more post like things that are going on in their life. They just married, just graduated.
Yeah. That's the part that kills me. I'm like, wow, this person just got married.
Yeah,
look at me, I'm 30. That's what
when
kills
I go
me.
On Facebook, that's
but then I get that on Instagram. All my friends, my friend the other day, she just posted. She's like, married, and I was like, oh, congrats, girl. Like I'm happy for you, but it's like, what the fuck? What am I doing in my life? No, but seriously, and I'm like, damn, like shit. Yeah, what's wrong with me?
Still happy for her though.
No, I'm happy for her, but I'm like, there's like a little corner in my heart that I'm just like,
I want this for me.
Yeah, I'm like, when is this gonna happen? Like I don't need to get married, but like what the fuck? Like some of my friends are on like 2-3 kids, and I'm like, oh my god.
So
but yeah, it's just that
stresses me. Yeah. Honestly, like me too right now. I'm just like, I'm such a good person, and I know like I'm putting out like good things and stuff like that, that I'm like, I just can't even allow those kind of thoughts to consume me. I was just like, what am I doing wrong? Or this and that. Like I really try to like keep my thoughts on like, I just know that I am walking into the best situation of my life. Like, you know, like I know the next man that like comes into my life that I like give a chance to and entertain, like God himself brought him in here.
Yeah. He put you there.
Like, he pulled him. He handpicked and pulled him out of whatever he was going through to bring him right here.
Okay, like I'm not interested. Like you think a nigga could come and just talk to me right now? Like please don't, because
you do not know what you're in for.
I'm not fucking with it. Okay, like I'm telling you, like God needs to give me like this one you could say hi to, because other than that, like
this one's okay.
Yeah, no, I'm just not interested, you know. I played Bob the Builder too much to
you don't gotta tell
Captain
me
Builder nigga?
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah. Captain.
Well, I just feel like for our sign, we're like nurturers, but like we're also like we're always trying to fix people. Yeah. Like why are we fixing these?
I don't. But that's the thing too, right? So if I sit back and I tell you guys what I want, like what I want is not what I go after, you know? And then it's like I see potential in like what I do entertain and go after, thinking like they just need all my love and attention. So I could just help show them like the type of like, you know, and then they like I build them up and they break me down and then I gotta go do it all. I'm not doing that no more. So now it's
done.
I've did it too many times now, you know? So now it's more like I'm done. Like I can't keep going back into the old cycles and then like going on social media, like seeing people like all lovey-dovey and da-da-da-da. It's like, how can I get there? Even though I know some people post shit and it's like not all cracked out what it's supposed to be. But for me, how can I get that if I'm still entertaining this? Like, you know, so you gotta let it go.
Yeah.
That part that you said though, like even though it's probably not all that on Instagram, but it's like it's so hard because like you see like especially like I follow, for example, like I have this page that I follow is like Black Love.
Oh my god, I love that page.
I love that page because it really like embraces or shows like Black couples, but like sometimes I be seeing it for myself, like they be posting sometimes old couples that are no longer together, and I'm like, yeah, but he did this to her. He like like the backstory to certain things, but sometimes you just look at them and you're like, oh, I just can't wait for this to be me. But I always try to correct myself. And I try to say, like, I can't wait to have this for me or have something similar like this. Because for me to say I can't wait to have that is like, I don't even know what that is. I just know what the image is. And they could be in abuse. They could be going, that picture, 10 minutes later, they could have been throwing rocks, scrapping, you know what I mean? So I can't wait to have a love similar to that, but better.
Yeah. I love that you're perceiving that.
Exactly. Like I like to be able to, you know, get that back and to like, you know, like when you see that like couples who are traveling together, like I know my time will come, but it's just like.
But it's putting your trust. It's literally having to like put all your faith and all your trust in God to know that that is coming, right?
100%. Because I know honestly, if I was to have it right now, like I personally don't feel like. I feel like I'd be ready for it, but at the same time, I don't feel like I am ready for it just because of where I'm at right now. It's just like, okay, like I know, like it's our time will come where we're both on the same page. Yeah. Like you could have someone that has the life that you want, but it's just like, are you ready for that too? Like, are you ready to receive that? Because you could want it, but like, you know, they say like people be like, oh, you want a happy relationship or you want a non-toxic relationship or you want a good man, but are you even ready to have a good man?
Yeah.
Like, are you ready to be actually taken care of? Are you ready to receive respect? And then, you know, a lot of women have been so traumatized and damaged that they don't know when they have a good man, and then when they do have it,
he's a good man, Savannah.
Like, he's a good man, Savannah.
No, for me, I know I'm ready, baby. I know I'm ready. I done been through. God done made me his strongest soldier.
We went through war. We've been ready. The war's been done, been come, went back around.
I'm done. I'm God's favorite now. Like,
I'm top shooter. I'm the top one of the academy. Like, what are you talking about?
No. Okay, I'm done with that one. I know I'm ready because he then taught me so many lessons. You know, like all the relationships I went through. Not to say they were bad or anything, but I've definitely learned certain things, like about myself, about others, about how like I want to treat my man, how I want a man to treat me, and all those things. So now I know I'm ready, like for all those things, like the love, the respect, the intentional, like behind me about everything. I'm ready for all of that. Because I find too, like I feel like when we say that, like, oh, we want a guy to like love us in this way and respect us and all that we're saying is bare minimum.
It's true. It's really
if we're being a buck, like
it's the bare minimum.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because now we could go in and be like, I want you to buy me flowers once a week.
Yeah.
That's a little bit intricate now.
Yeah. You're stepping it up a level.
But to say the basic love, respect, attention,
that should just be in the care package when you get it.
That you should already have. You should be able to communicate. You should like this should be. It's not. You're not asking for the. That's not asking for the world.
But usually you get into these relationships with these broken men. And they have you feeling like you're asking for too much.
That was literally me. I thought I was asking for so much just for a fucking FaceTime. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, but you don't call me though. I don't have to. You should be the one fucking calling. Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah. No,
you know?
Like,
I can't.
I absolutely agree. So it's like, and then it's like, nowadays we're learning, like in this generation, like niggas think they the bitches, right?
They want to
be pampered.
Yeah. Like, okay, princess.
Like literally, you want to be a passenger princess too? Like, drive me. No, we're not doing that.
So yeah, I think it's I think it's a lot, and we all need to come off of social media.
Yes,
because we have
The day social media shuts down, like when I be seeing them, TikTok's gonna get banned.
I was like, thank God.
But I say, thank fuck, please, Trump, please. The only time I want to talk to that nigga is to tell him, do it.
Yeah.
And you'd be, it's actually crazy because like I'm not trying to knock anyone's hustles, but you would see the difference in like people.
Mm-hmm.
If you remember when we were in Brazil and they shut down TikTok, and you can have TikTok, and I had TikTok, and everyone was like, oh my God, they shut it down. It wasn't even 24 hours, and people were losing their shit because that's how they make their bread. And it's like, okay, I get it, you make your bread, but it's just like, it goes to show you how brainwashing.
Yeah, I guess you guys could give me your opinion on like regarding like how do you feel, do you consider yourself like a people pleaser?
Yeah, I think I am, and I'm working on it because I feel like it starts to take over my life in a lot of ways. Like I can't help but like I'm always trying to accommodate people, and like I always want to be like perfect in everybody's eyes. So like I'm always doing 25,000 things at once, you know? Like I was off from work this week and I still went to work on Wednesday, but just to drop something off. But like I didn't have to do it, but I did it because like I kind of felt like I needed to do it and I wanted to like
people please.
Yeah, people please. So yeah, something I'm working on.
So what made you like realize this though? Like what made you realize like fuck, I'm a people pleaser?
People like taking advantage in my like personal relationships, not work so much, but more personal relationships with like friends and stuff, asking for me to do like these things that are like outlandish, and I'm just like, yeah, sure, but then I'm like, what about me? You know, like I'm sacrificing like my mental health, like everything in me just to go and please this person, but then like what am I getting out of it? And I don't necessarily have to get anything out of it. It's not like it's not, I don't need it to be reciprocal because I'm doing it from my heart, but at the same time it's like if I ask you to do something, where are you?
Yeah,
there's like I'm doing everything for everybody, but then when it comes to me asking somebody for something, which I rarely do, oh no, I can't do it, or I can't do this, I can't do that. So it's definitely a challenge for me, but I think like I'm working on it slowly, like cutting off people, like having boundaries and stuff like that.
Yeah. What about you?
It's actually so crazy because you say like, what do people do for me? I feel like that's why, like personally for me and our like friendship in general.
You're talking about you and I?
Yeah. Oh. I feel like whenever you do ask me to do something, that's why I never say no. Like, you know what I mean? Like, even if you don't ask, but like, for example, driving to the airport, like for me, it's just like, I know I could do it. Why wouldn't I do it? And I know like you already do so much for everybody else. Like, why wouldn't I pick you up and drop you off? You know what I mean? Like, that's how I look at it. But personally for me, I feel like I people please to an extent. Because like one thing I'm going to do is not answer the phone. Like if I don't want to do something, I won't answer the phone. I will not answer your text. But I feel like I do people please in a sense where it's just like I do like getting things done. And if they're not done, like I'm just going to do it. And I don't know if that's necessarily people pleasing, but like, for example, like just even in my workplace, like I have a very close relationship with my manager. And it's just like, if I know that something needs to get done, like I'll just go do it. And it's not even just because like I want to please her, because I don't know I don't really have anything, but like for me, that's just who I am. Like if someone asks for help, I most of the time like won't say no. Like, you know what I mean? If she calls and asks me to do something, even if I'm tired or like it's my day off and I don't want to do it, I'll probably do it. Like even if her sister calls me, can you come pick me up from work? Do I want to do it? No. Will I do it? Probably
75% chance you'll do it.
Yeah. Like most of the time I will. Like a lot of people know that they could call me for a lot of things. You know what I mean? Just like if they ever needed something, like I know I'm that person for a couple people because I won't say no. But I'm also not the person to be taken advantage of. Like that's one thing I feel like I have pretty good boundaries where it's just like, okay, like no, like you could do this yourself. Like I'm not going out of my way to do certain things that you could do yourself. What about you?
For me, I don't know. Maybe if we have like a therapist in there that are like
We
one of
need
our
one.
watchers or like a psychiatrist, like you could tell me like I don't think I people please, but I do find like for the ones that I love, like I put them above myself. You know? So
Yes.
it's like I'm not gonna like if you ask me to do something, like it's not that I don't want to do it because it's like anything you need, I want to help you do regardless, you know? So it's like if you're calling, I'm definitely answering. Oh, you need something? Like what is it? Like even if you're not asking and you just like tell me what you're going through and I have a solution, I'm gonna be like, I could do this for you. Da, 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 da. So it's like that it doesn't make me feel no type of way until it came to a point where it's like, wait, are you using me now? Because like, are you expecting?
Yeah. That's
because it's like I'm gonna do it willingly because I want to do it. Like,
but once you start expecting it,
don't expect it.
Yeah.
You're doing too much.
Yeah.
Relax.
So it's like, yeah, like I don't know, maybe somebody that's like educated in that field of like therapy or psychology or whatever can let us know in the comments. Like, is that people pleasing? Is that putting others before themselves? Because I don't know.
I think it is
the same thing. Like,
I think it's the same thing.
Yeah.
My mom always tells me that. She's like, you're always putting others before you. What about you? Go home and relax. And I'm like, yeah, but no, I have to do this. She's like, no, you don't. Like, you don't have to do it. Just go home and relax.
But that's like how I feel too when like I go to work on my days off.
Yeah, she's sick.
And I end up working. Like I'm also like I'll just be there. I'll go there with China. I'm like, okay, we're gonna go for a drink.
She starts getting up and answering phone calls and she's on the machines. And I'm like, what are you doing?
Like I'm doing something.
And she goes, no, it's not. No, I'm just helping. I'm like, girl, who are you playing? Like, I know who you are. Like, you are me. Like, this is what you're going to do. You're going to go to work and pretend you're not working, but she actually wants to work. It's like she's itching.
It's like I don't want to work, but I'll do like the little things. But like I don't want to go into like full.
Like I'm on shift.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like I'll help out, I'll do things. Like the time that she's talking about, like for example, we just got our new machine, so I was like setting them up and I was getting everything like settled. But I wasn't serving tables. You know what I mean? But if the phone was ringing, well, I see my manager serving tables or with someone, my bartender, he could barely speak French. No offense, love you, Shane, but yeah. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna answer the phone because I know what I have to do. He can't go. He doesn't know what to do when it comes to like putting in a reservation or if someone needs a reservation or has a question to ask. So it's just like if I'm there, why not?
Yeah.
But it's also like I'm not supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like I'm supposed to be
chilling.
Yeah, like relaxing.
Yeah.
I mean, I do relax. You know, I drink my wine, get our food, but
too many glasses of wine.
Yeah.
You have work tonight?
I do.
Actual work.
Yeah. I'm working tonight.
Okay, good luck. Are you going, China?
Maybe. Support.
Are you gonna come?
No.
I zoom in on that, please, because that gave me like a maybe. That honestly, I thought for a quick second she was gonna be like, oh yeah, maybe. She said, no. Okay.
She's got videos to edit.
Thank you. Yeah, I gotta edit our video that's for next week and then give you guys some clips. So by like at least Sunday, Monday,
okay, cool.
Start dropping. You know. Okay. I'm trying to be on time with this.
Yeah, I'll be waiting Monday. I'm gonna be like, well, where are the clips? I'll be like, where are the clips? Since you didn't come on Friday, that's what you were doing, right? So I'm gonna be like, where are the clips?
I came the next day with bangers. I didn't just come with one clip.
Yeah, she was like,
I came with 5 clips.
Yeah. She really did though.
So
she does her big one.
Thank you very much. But yeah, it's been crazy. It's been a.
Oh, what are you doing on Sunday?
Nothing. It's Mother's Day, I know. Yeah, no, nothing. I don't have any plans. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing for your moms?
My mom's in Ottawa, getting her hair done. But there's a Mother's Day brunch at Tropical.
Oh.
Yeah.
R&B Blaster is gonna be there.
I like that DJ. That was the DJ when I went, right?
Yeah, he's
good.
He's
pretty good. I like him.
Yeah.
Are you going?
No.
What are you doing on Sunday?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, that jerk chicken thing is so good.
What jerk chicken thing?
So they have not a jerk chicken, it's like a fried chicken. It's on a fresh bake that's made there with like fried chicken, avocado, bacon, egg, and like a sorrel jam. Oh, that shit was bussin'. I don't even like half of that stuff, and that was so good. The chicken by itself, bussin'.
You're working on Sunday? Yeah, I don't have anything planned. Nobody asked me to do anything for Mother's Day.
It'd be like that.
Yeah.
It's Mother's Day for you, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, my baby daddy ain't around to do nothing for me. I ain't got no man, so.
Oh, man.
Never bored.
You wanna come have a drink?
Maybe my daughter will just color me a picture.
Yeah.
Ask me to play Uno and get more.
Do a couple cartwheels.
Yeah, and she's gonna want me to show me her cartwheels. But yeah, that's about it. I really appreciate you guys' input today. It was really nice.
This episode might drop after Mother's Day, so for all the mothers out there, happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy late Mother's Day.
Yes.
Yeah, happy late Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, because it will definitely drop after.
Yeah.
Mother's Day.
Yeah.
After.
Couple weeks.
Yeah. But that's even great because we should be highlighting moms all the time. So I love that we got our little praise on Mother's Day that passed, and now we're here praising them again. So happy Mother's Day. You guys are great.
You're great. You're a great mom, Shalita. You're a great mom. You're a great plant mom.
Thank you.
Not a plant mom. You know, so let's just ask that question right now where it's like, do you think on Mother's Day
All mothers should be
dog moms included?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's wrong with that? You're a mom 24/7, right? No?
I mean, I don't agree. But
specifically for
This
dog
is like,
mom?
No, I feel like this is like that controversial topic where like
so
people be like, Happy Father's Day to their mother on Father's Day.
yeah.
Okay, that's just annoying. Like,
I
just
don't
stop.
think mothers should be told Happy Father's Day.
That yeah, I don't like
even
that.
though you play both roles, like
It's not
Like,
the
we get
same.
it, but I also just watched I was watching like this clip, and it was talking about how like it was like a little clip of like a woman was basically saying like, oh, like people like I only understand now when people say you need a man to raise a man. Like, as much as you are a woman and you're a single mom, there's certain things a man just teaches a son, and the son was basically saying like, you're always telling me what not to do and protect me from this, but you never taught me how to deal with these situations or how to protect myself in these situations and navigate these situations. You're always sheltering me and protecting me from them, but what happens if it does happen? Then I don't know how to react, or I don't know how to navigate through it. And then she's like, and then the woman's like, this is what I mean by like, there's some things you just do need a man for, whether it's your biological father, someone else, your uncle, your grandfather, whoever. Like, a male figure is very important. And I feel like, again, this might be controversial to some people, so I don't mean to be disrespectful, but like, if you were raised by a single mom, that's your mom. Like, you know what I mean? There's certain things she just can't teach you, and that's why I don't feel like Father's Day should go to like the male figure in your life, and if you don't have one, then it's just not your holiday. Like, it's just not your thing to celebrate. It shouldn't be like, oh, my mom did both roles. No, she did what she can as a mother.
Yeah, exactly.
And did it great.
Yeah, did a great job, you know what I mean? But she also can't provide you with certain things as a man because she doesn't go through things as a man, you know what I mean? She goes through things as a woman. So like, even with the Mother's Day, like, people who might not have mothers and be like, well, my dad, I never seen that one.
I wonder, do they say that? Like, Happy Mother's Day to my dad.
I just see like, oh, my dad played both roles, and I'm like,
so do they say Happy Mother's
did your dad show you how to put on a pad?
Daddy?
Like, I'm confused. Like,
it's just I don't know. Like, I'll make a joke and be like, oh, like, Happy Mother's Day to me because I'm a dog mom, but like,
okay, maybe not the dog mom.
I didn't push the dog out of my like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I mean, when you want to go on vacation, you just, whoever's watching your dog is watching your dog.
Exactly. Like, I'm not.
I can't do that.
You can't call social services.
Yeah. You want to go out tonight, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, you coming out tonight? You just put your dog in your cage." Like,
yeah.
I can't just go put my baby in the cage.
Yo, it's so messed up because I just watched a Law and Order episode last night. That was that.
Like, think about it.
Like the lady was treating her daughter like a dog and was like, had her in a dog bed and had the shock collar, and then ended up.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, ended up dunning off her daughter and putting her in the backyard. And they would film it and they would put it on like the site that people would pay and watch them.
Okay, this has gone too far now.
Yeah, I was like, but it's people. It's real life. I feel like people do that. Like, there's sick people out there.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, she basically put her daughter in a cage. That's crazy. And said, "Well, we're going out tonight."
See, she doesn't deserve to be told Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, she doesn't deserve to be a mother either.
Yeah, but anyways, off topic. But yeah. To all the mothers that have a child, had a child, lost a child, happy Mother's Day.
Yeah. Happy Mother's Day to you. All y'all. Anywho, to a quote of the day. Who has a quote of the day? Does anybody have a quote of the day?
Become the energy you want to attract.
Okay. I love that. Become the energy you want to attract.
And my final thought would be, if you find yourself comparing your reality to someone else's reality on social media, disconnect. Because again, your path is your path and everyone is different. Everyone has their own path and we don't see the other side of the camera. We don't see what's going on behind that. So, just believe in yourself, believe in your dream, and it will come when it's meant to be.
Absolutely. To ask you off of that, based off of that, do you guys think the grass is greener on the other side?
Not always.
It could be a little damp sometimes. It could be a little patchy.
I think the grass is greener wherever you water it. Okay.
Oh,
okay.
Remember she just wanted to get that off.
Literally, like I'm here thinking she's asking a real question. No, she just wanted to have her come back to that. Okay.
Okay, bitch.
Literally, that's nice.
It's true. Wherever you fucking water it.
Wherever we're watering it, that's where the grass is the greenest. Okay.
She has the greenest grass.
Thanks, boo. So do you.
Thanks.
You got that green thumb, baby.
Clearly, my shit ain't green. Can't take care of a boy for shit. My grass is not green. It's definitely gray, brown. There's that dead patchy grass.
That's why you have a landscaper that makes sure it stays.
Yeah, 100%. Exactly. I have a landscaper to take care of that side because I suck at it. I'm gonna get there, guys, one day. Yeah. Your final thought?
Happy Friday.
It's dropping on a Thursday.
Yeah.
Happy Thursday.
Love that.
Stay tuned for more episodes.
And what's your thing?
Don't forget to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend, so we could all be friends. Cheers, guys. Till next time. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And comment. Tell us what you think.
And if you don't like it, we don't care.
Tell us, first of all, if you're a dog mom or a plant mom or whatever, like, do you celebrate Mother's Day? That's the first thing. And two, how do you feel about people saying Happy Father's Day or Happy Mother's Day when it's not?
And if you're a dog mom and you want people to tell you Happy Mother's Day on Mother's Day, please go do your research and see that there's actual National Dog Mom Day. So
oh yeah,
you guys have your own day.
I don't get no gifts on that day.
You're not a dog mom.
I am a dog mom.
Of who?
Cardi's my dog. I bought her.
Oh, I know, but you
but
don't
she
really
has
take care
great
of her.
grandparents.
Yeah, exactly. Just like Lola. Lola has great grandparents.
She has grandparents that love her and take care of her and babysit.
You gave up your child?
No. My child lives with me. She just has a very strong bond and relationship with her grandfather.
I love that.
Yeah, that is amazing. I love that for me.
Yes.
As she should.
Just like Lola.
Exactly. She sees me when she needs to see me, but she's attached. I'm not going to. That's terrible. If I were to rip my child away from her grandfather, that is abuse. That's not nice.
Terrible mother.
She could stay right there.
With her grandfather.